Welcome to a brand new concept in my video. In today's video, let's talk about something important: parents. Parents are known to be loving, caring. They are known to want the best for their kids. This is absolutely true. And to discover the topic about parents, it's a lot. But in today's video, I will specifically talk about tiger parenting. So, tiger parenting, you definitely heard this term before, right? But you don't know a lot about it. The history of tiger parenting starts from this woman, Amy Chul. I have no idea how to exactly pronounce her name, but yep, that's basically her name. She first thought of this term in her book, which is called Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother. And she found the term tiger parenting, which this is mostly common in the Chinese culture. And she herself is also called the tiger mother. She has two daughters, and she is basically the woman who thought of this entire thing called tiger parenting. So she also mentioned that tiger parenting is a style of parenting that emphasizes academic achievement, life success. They are sometimes or mostly always strict. They stress the importance of academic over, social life and, their own child's hobby. So that's everything you can know about tiger parenting. Now, you know that in Asia, we always have a stereotype, which is that parents in Asia are really strict parents. This is sometimes true in most cases because in our culture, we sometimes practice tiger parenting. A lot of people say that tiger parenting damages the children's mental health. Well, in this video, we will answer, is it true or is it not? To answer this question, first of all, we will look at parents exactly. Why do they become parents? Of course, they love kids, they want to have kids, they feel ready to have kids, and they want to have someone in their life who they can share moments with, and a kid is exactly the thing they need in their life. Another reason could be is because of social expectations. A lot of their friends already have kids. So they kind of like have the urge to have kids themselves. So that's why they also have kids. But honestly, I believe that parents, when they decided to become a parent, is because they feel ready. They feel ready and they love to have a kid. And for a parent, we always said that parent wants the best for their children. Exactly. And even if they are a tiger parent, they still want the best for their kids. So let's talk about the benefits of a tiger parenting, thinking of many perspectives, the perspective of the children and the perspective of the parent themselves. Let's look at the perspective of the parent. Why do they even want to become a tiger parent, or why do they want to apply this method to teach their kids in the first place? Because, to be a tiger parent, it takes a lot of hard work. You actually have to spend time 24/7 with your own kids to, study with them, to help them with their schoolwork. Because nowadays parents are busy, they have work, they need to take care of financial problems, and sometimes they might only even see their kids during at night when they have dinner together. Sometimes they might don't even see their kids at all. But a tiger parent, it's totally different. They actually have to spend nearly every single time with their kids to help them with their study, to teach them some life skills, and to help them achieve and be successful in the future. So actually, they have to sacrifice a lot in order to be a tiger parent. Being a tiger parent is not as easy as you think it is, because you have to take care of financial problems. Maybe you have to sacrifice. You will not have the life that you wanted. Like, for example, a lot of parents, they still have their personal life. They still have their friends. They still, do some partying and go to, do some clubbing at night. But for a tiger parent, because in the definition here, it wrote that it's a style of parenting that the parents stress the importance of school performance and career development. They set high expectations for their kids. Because, okay, not because. So if they want to they want their kids to be the best version of themselves, they want their kids to achieve academic success. Okay, they want it, but they're not just going to say, okay, you have to study, but they're going to guide their kids in the way of studying too. And in order to do that, they have to stay at home, they have to nearly be with their kids 24/7. So being a tiger parent is really hard. Secondly, let's look at the children perspective. What do they think when they have a tiger parent? Yes, of course, we always say that students, like children, they will feel stress. But let's look at the good thing here. When they have a tiger parent, they will have to work hard. They will have to know the value of working hard, the value of finishing tasks, and the value of, always study so that you can become successful in the future. And this is really important for the kids as, children with tiger parent will mostly grow up to be the person who is disciplined. They always finish their work on time and they never be late. They're always punctual for meetings. So a kid who grows up with a tiger parent, they will be influenced a lot from their parent. They will always be disciplined and they will always be hardworking. So those are like some of the benefits I can think of as a tiger parent from the parent perspective and from the children perspective. Disclaimer here is that I am totally in this video, I'm not criticizing tiger parenting. I'm just saying my viewpoint, whether it's good or whether it can be bad. And in the end, I will say my conclusion of what I think about tiger parenting, in which you can also comment down below what you think of tiger parenting. Because for a parent, of course, they want the best for their kids, right? So the only reason that they want to be a tiger parent is because mostly is the reason that they haven't experienced all of this luxurious life when they were little. And now they have a kid. They want the best for their kids. They want to give their kids the perfect life possible. And to have a perfect life, they have to study hard. People say that tiger parenting affects children in a lot of ways, and mostly in a negative way. So how negative can it be? Well, we can obviously see that in this definition, it wrote that a style of parenting that emphasizes academic achievement, life success. So it does not say anything about like hobby or emphasizes life skills at all. So that means a tiger parenting will kind of like nearly make their kids study all day. Not exactly all day, they still have time to eat and sleep, of course. But it's like the parent want their kids to only focus on their academic learning. And so that means student or like children will have less time to focus on their own hobby, will have less time to spend time with their family, and their friends too. So let's look at some of like the ways that parents usually do. So first of all, of course, a tiger parent will set high standards for children. They will set really high standards. Number two, they really value academics. So as I said before, they will not focus a lot on, life skills and their own children interest. Instead, they will only want their children to work and study. And the third thing is pushing children towards the parent's goal. So to be honest, in this case here, we all know that as a children, Okay, we sometimes see teenagers who love studying. I love studying myself, but I will not study 24/7. I am disciplined. I have time to study. So for example, I will spend 1 hour of my time doing what I like and the other time I will study. So if you say that kids love studying, I would say 70% of it is not true. So, like the parent will push the children towards their goal. And their goal is that they want the kids to be disciplined, they want the kids to work hard and study. And another thing about tiger parent is that they use shame and guilt as a punishment. So, I read lots of articles and they did not say anything about a parent using violence for their kids. Maybe some parent does, but like violence is not a definition in the tiger parenting. So a tiger parenting, they will use shame and guilt as a punishment. For example, if their kids do not work hard, they will say you're not smart enough, or like you haven't worked hard enough. You can do better, but you haven't tried hard enough. So that is use shame and guilt as punishment, and your friends are way better than you. But I haven't seen anything so-called as violence relating to tiger parenting. And finally, they will withdraw affection. So this means is that sometimes tiger parent will set an expectation for their kid is that if you work hard, you will receive my love. But if you do not work hard, then my love, like you do not deserve my love for you. So that's like what I mean by withdrawing affection. And what this does is not only the relationship between the parent and the children will slowly and slowly damage over time, but also the children will sometimes develop a feeling that they hate their parents. And this is totally normal for teenagers, and their time when they reach a certain age and they will feel like this is the end of the world and they don't feel like studying. And especially if parents still force them to study, it will only create into the opposite effect, and they will not feel comfortable with this. And yep, I think so. Parents will be tired too. Like, not only the children will feel stressed out, but the parent will feel stressed out too. So, those are all of the negative things they can think of about tiger parenting. So, at the end of the day, I said before, I'm not criticizing tiger parenting. I think tiger parenting is totally a wonderful way of teaching kids if you know how to do it the right way and if it is suitable in your own culture. It may not be very suitable for every single household. For example, in my house, my mom is definitely not a tiger mom, but she is strict and she does want me to work hard. But, like as a parent, they still allow me to work and to follow my dreams and to follow my interest. So if you know how to use tiger parenting the correct way, then it will really result in good results. So yes, that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoy.